Oh my gosh. I bogeyed it, unfortunately. What's going on? Welcome back, if you're coming back. Thanks for coming back, if you're coming back. That's a lot of backs in one sentence. I had a video planned out for today. It was, I thought, a really good idea. Been done before, but I'm not too worried about that. Then I showed up here, and I was warming up a little bit, and I threw and lost my one and only putter. No longer have any P2s, so I gotta get some. But how do you make a disc golf video without any putters? You throw one disc. Today, we're gonna be only throwing the Buzz. We're gonna do a 9-hole loop here at Dillon Park in Sumter, South Carolina. Really fun little par 3 course. 20 holes normally, but we're just gonna do 9 of them. And yeah, we're gonna see how well we can play just with the Buzz. I chose the Buzz. There was a couple discs I was deciding whether or not to choose or not choose for this one. Chose the Buzz because it's pretty point and shoot in the sense that whatever angle you release it on, it will stay like that. My Buzz does not flip to flat. And if I release it on anhyzer, it will pretty much hold it. Unless I throw it light, obviously, then it'll come out. Besides the point, we're gonna do 9 only with the Buzz. Hole 1 is 273 feet. Beautiful little shot. Hard hole 1, if you ask me. Low ceiling through this tunnel. The basket has been moved a little bit to the left, requiring it to finish left a little bit. So we're going to punch it through. I think we're going to go Buzz here. How many times can I make that joke this video? Well, we made the Mando. Well, that's a horrible start. It's death behind the basket. I have nothing to mark this with. Stick it is. It's death behind the basket. Death as in OB pond and a little hill. So I'm just gonna chip this up. Why not? Approach shot with the Buzz, jump shot. Yeah, that'll do. It's a little windy out today. Oh, there's a tree there. Par. That's all right. It was a horrible tee shot, but it's a difficult hole in general. Hole 2 is 252 feet. You can either pick the forehand. Typically, you can pick the forehand line to go to the left of this tree and have it fade towards the basket. I'm not really great at forehands in general, so forehanding a Buzz doesn't really seem like a great idea. I might have to do it later, though. But we're not going to do it now. We're going to go to the right side, try to get this thing flat. That's a beauty little throw. I feel like I didn't really introduce myself the last time I made a video, or I guess for my first video. So I'm going to do that now. Hi, I'm Dan. Thanks for watching. Who am I? I am a 940 rated amateur player. I have 0 wins under my belt, and I don't remember how many events I've played. I think I have 3 second place finishes. I have 1 1,000 rated round, 1,003 I think. That was round 1 at Nationals, Canadian Nationals last year, 2023. That was fun. And yeah, I'm just trying to get better, and I think forcing myself to jump into the MPO division is gonna force me to get better. I'll mark this with a pine cone. Tailwind putt. Sweet. -1. Hole 3 is 316 feet. Stay straight through those trees. With a full bag, I think there's a big hyzer route that I might take as well. I don't have full bag, so We're going to go straight and hopefully get through the trees. Get through one of those gaps. Gotta not be scared of this close tree. Uh-oh. Ah, it's all right. Still got a little bit of ways to go. We hit one of these big old trees here. Mark it with a stick. Quick little approach. We're going to try the forehand. Why not? That's pretty power. Oh, I went far. And behind the big tree that's behind the basket. Why'd I do that? Turns out the forehand approach was not the play. Here's another pine cone I can mark this with. Because now I got a C2 stepper. I am behind this tree, but it's more these thin little bushel things that are in my way. Let's just jam this, though. I don't want to take a bogey. Sheesh. Not even worried about it, baby. High five. After that putt, honestly, I'm thinking of just ignoring not having a putter in my bag and putt with the buzz from now on. Hole 4, 260 feet. It's dead straight. It's under that tree over there. There is a headwind, so I'm going to be trying the hyzer line instead of just trying to get straight at it. Because I feel like if I go straight at it, then this headwind's going to mess with it too much, and I don't like wind. It's short. It is quite short. I think I might be C2 again. We got ourselves to C1, which is fine, but I would almost rather have the C2 because a headwind putt, I don't get a whole lot of power on my putts in general to cut through this, so let's see how this goes. Oh, baby. Come on. I was joking on the tee, but I might actually do this. Who needs a putter? Hole 5, 270 feet. Pushes downhill. It's in those trees that's down there. The low ceiling of this tree right here is going to be a little bit of a hassle to deal with. It's also really strong. That headwind on the last hole has turned into a really strong left to right for me right now. So this might flip up. Bonk. C2. Here's a good marker. No, I'm going to impale myself on that. All right. This is quite long. This is about 50 feet. I am kind of right behind this tree here, so I kind of got to have like this straddle jumper. Low ceiling. This would be a nice one to catch. Catch? This would be a nice one to cash. That's it. Oh, the height was right, too. Bomber. Piece of tire. Sketchy. I went down to pick up a mini that doesn't exist. -2 through 5. 4 to play. I'll be 100% honest. I am so content with this score. I have only rarely come out of this front 5 in the casual times I've played here being -2 like 3 or 4 times. All right, I gotta be a little quick with this one because the tripod is currently on a road. So, hole 6, 230, what hole is it in? 230 feet on the dot. It's right there. It goes over this little winding river, which currently has that P2 putter that I lost earlier today while I was warming up. It's in there somewhere in the mud. That's besides the point. We're going to take it on the forehand. Buzz on the forehand, which for somebody who can't really forehand, this will be fun. I got to focus on the hyzer and not rolling my wrist, because the moment I roll my wrist, say bye to this disc. That's a lot of hyzer. That's in the circle. And this almost got hit by 2 cars. So, moving on. A forehand I'm proud of. What can I mark this with? Here's another stick. No! Oh! Crap! Finally threw a good forehand. Well, just like that, the Buzz is no longer my putter of choice, and I will be buying more P2s. I put it too far to the left of the basket. It wasn't the disc's fault at all. I'm just bad at putting. But I typically have a missed 15-footer at least once a day, so now I don't have to worry about it anymore because there's my one. Hole 8, 275 feet. Beautiful looking hole. Maybe if they cut down some of this tall, grassy stuff, it would be even beautifuler. Beautifuler? Is beautifuler a word? I don't know. This isn't a grammar show. Dead straight, finishes a little bit to the left. Right behind the basket, maybe 10 feet behind the basket, is the OB River again. So having it finish too far to the left is not an option. The straighter, the better. Let's do it. I'm going to throw the Buzz. Uh-oh. You know, I really took it seriously that I didn't want to throw it left, and I grip locked it right. Also, I think there's people up here on a public bench, so I'm not going to say anything because I'm still awkward. And it is weird filming yourself in a public space. So I think I'm just going to shut up and make my next 2 throws. Okay, there's nobody there. So I'm going to talk normally. This is a spiky little pine cone. The basket's up there. Now, in all honesty, I'm more worried about this throw going into the river than I was about the drive. Because now I actually have to throw at the basket. We're not going to do the forehand approach, though. We learned not to do that a couple holes ago. Light, fluffy backhand. Light, fluffy backhand. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I keep picking up my marker. Doesn't get much better than that. Can I mark it with anything? Nah, not this time. All right. Still bogey free. All right. I think I said hole 8 on the last tee, and that's because it was hole 8 for the normal full loop here. It's hole 7 for the 9-hole loop. Our hole 8, course is hole 18. It's 245 feet up and to the right, kind of guarded by a triangle of trees. I don't know why I did this. I think you don't know what shape a triangle is. Guarded by a triangle of trees. Rick, not do the forehand as well as it worked a couple holes ago. Oh, here's a stick. All right, I think this is our longest bid yet. Let's get this high. We got the tailwind to help us, though. Did that stay in the basket? I closed my eyes. Is that in or not? Oh my gosh. Thank you. That was like a 50-foot long bid. Just kidding, Buzz. I forgive you for missing that 15-footer. Hole 20 is our hole 9. It's a tight gap, and it's going to force the forehand out of us. It's a short hole though. It's only 179 feet. The difficulty comes, it's like a maybe 6 foot wide gap, 80 feet off the tee. So let's get this forehand down and up there. There's a big rock at the end of the tee pad trying to make me eat it. Oh, dang it. And it put us into a horrible spot. Where's my marking stick? Here's one. This won't be easy. Now I actually have to use my brain. How can I get there? Can I straddle it this way? This is... Am I going to hit my head off this? Just get me within putting distance. Buzzes will do the rest. Oh, just kidding. Why did I doubt the buzz? It's under the basket. All right, let's mark this real quick. All right, that was too big of a stick. You're right. All right, a little boring of a par finish there. That's unfortunate. Oh well. So yeah, 9 holes with a buzz. What did I finish? 3 down? I wanted to try to teach myself or force myself to realize that I need to work on my angle control, which I think I do need to work on. A lot of kind of misfires that ended up working out a little bit. So when I go and do some field work, mid-range work of releasing flat, releasing on hyzer, and forehands is another thing I've learned I got to work on. But what I ended up learning is that the buzz is an incredible thing to putt with outside C1. So that might show its face a couple more times. Who knows? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe that's dumb. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just learning. I'm just here to have fun and learn some stuff. That's all I got. See ya.